Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. If today's your first time you're seeing me, please subscribe and turn on notification bell. Today's video is how to draft a basic body. First of all, I have to draw my line. This line will serve as my starting line or as my shoulder line. From there, I will start to take all my measurements. First of all, I have to take my shoulder measurements. My shoulder is 16 inches divided by 2. It will give you 8 inches. It will give you 8 inches. I now mark it there. Then my shoulder to my bust is 10 inches. My under bust is 13 inches. And my half length is 16 inches. I have to draw the lines. Under bust, half length. Let's take the neck measurements. I'm taking 3 by 3. 3 here, and I'm going to come down with 3 again. 3. I'll use my curved ruler to draw it. Yes, this is my neckline. Yeah. Then, for me to get my armhole measurement, the length of my armhole, I have to divide the circumference of my bust by 6. Then add this 1.5 inches. Then my own is 8 inches. After dividing it, I have to draw the line. The line serves as my chest line. Then from there, we take the measurement of your armhole. Have to draw from your shoulder to your armhole, which is 8 inches. Then I have to come in by half an inch. If you divide your armhole into 2, like my own is 8, divided by 2 will give you 4 inches. And then mark it. Then from that 4 inches, I'll come in by half an inch. Then from there, I'll take my armhole. This is my armhole. Then let's go to the dart. From taking your dart, my nipple to my nipple is 8 inches. Divided by 2 will give you 4 inches. I'll have to mark the 4 here. Take it down to my waist. From there, I will take 1 inch this side and 1 inch this side. Connect them to my bust point. Connect them to my bust point. Now we have formed our dart. Now let's take our round measurement. My bust is the biggest part of it. First of all, I have to divide my bust into 4 inches. My bust is 38 inches. Divided by 4 inches will give me 9.5. Plus 1.5 inches sewing allowance. Then I will come down to my waist. My waist is 37 inches. When I divide it, it will give me 9.25. Plus these 2 inches here that I mark as my dart. I will add it here. Don't forget to add this 2 inches in your measurement. Then I will not have to add my 1 inch allowance. Then I have to connect the lines. for our bust for our side for our side dart, for our side dart, we all know that my front now I have 16 inches as my half length, as my waist length. Then for back, my is 15 inches. Then for that 1 inch, that's 1 inches. I'll mark that 1 inches here. Then I'll take it to my bust point. I'll take it to my bust point. This place is my side dart, or you can call it bust dart, and this one is my front dart. This is all we have for the front pattern. Front pattern. Remember that anything that if you minus your front from your back, anything you get is what you use for your side dart. If you get 2 inches, you use that 2 inches for your side dart. If you get 1 inch, you use that 1 inch for your side dart. Anything if you minus let's assume your front is 18 inches and your back is 16 inches. If you minus 18 from 16, anything you get is what you use for your side, for your side dart or your bust dart. Now let's go to the back. Now to the back is always the same thing. I need to draw my starting line. I need to draw my starting line. Then from there, I'll take all my measurements. From there, I'll take all my measurements. From here, I'll get 10 as my bust point. On that bust, 15 inches as my waistline, as my half length for the back. Then for neck, I'll still do it 3 by 3. No, for the back, 3 here. Then I'll come back with 1.5 inches. I'll come down with 1.5 inches. Then I'll connect it. This is my back neck line. My bust line, under bust, my waistline. Then from this my waistline, I'll take my dart measurement for 4 inches, as we do in the front. Then you come in, I'll still come in with 1.5 inch and 1.5 inch this side. I'll now connect it here. This is my dart. Now for armhole, I'll measure it, which is my chest line. My shoulder is also 8. Then I'll have to draw the line from my shoulder to my armhole. Then I'll use my curve to draw it. Yes, this is my armhole. This is my armhole. Let's take the round measurements. Then my bust is 9.5 inches plus 1 inch allowance. That means 38 divided by 4. Then my waist is 37 divided by 4, 9.2 inches. Plus these 2 inches here. These 2 inches here. And 1.5 inch allowance. I'll now connect it. So this is all we have for the back. For the back side. See the front side, see the back side. Please, if you find this video useful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget, this one is front and this one is back.